What is the story of the Loch Ness Monster? Scotland is famous for many things: whiskey, bagpipes, kilts, haggis, and, of course, the Loch Ness Monster. A trip to Scotland wouldn't be complete without experiencing these things, and, luckily, Inspiring Travel Scotland can plan a Scottish adventure that includes everything you want to do. With our custom Scottish tours, you can design a trip that is uniquely you, or ask us to design it for you. And if you're reading this blog, there's a good chance that your dream Scotland trip will include a visit to the beautiful shores of Loch Ness. There are few mysteries as enduring as that of the Loch Ness Monster, a mystery that dates back to the 6th century. So, what is the story of the Loch Ness Monster and why is it so popular? History of the Loch Ness Monster. The first sighting of a monster in the Loch Ness area was recorded in 565 AD. Saint Columba, an Irish monk, was traveling through Scotland when he came across a group of people burying a man near the River Ness. When he asked what had happened, they claimed the man had tried to cross the river and was attacked by a monstrous water beast. Curious, Columba asked one of his followers to try swimming across the river. A monster approached him, but Columba stepped forwards and, making the sign of the cross, said, "Go no further. Do not touch the man. Go back at once." The monster fled before him. There are no more recorded sightings of the monster until the 1800s, but that isn't to say the monster wasn't seen. However, interest in the monster only really took off in the 1930s. In 1933, a local couple claimed to have seen the most extraordinary beast cross the road in front of their car and head into the loch. They described the beast as having a large body and a long, thin, wavy neck slightly thicker than an elephant's trunk. They saw no limbs on the creature. What is the Loch Ness Monster? The surgeon's photograph led many to speculate that Nessie is a surviving plesiosaur, an aquatic dinosaur thought to be extinct. However, since the loch froze solid during the past few ice ages, the possibility of a plesiosaur surviving in the loch is slim. For this reason, many agree that Nessie must actually be an archaeocete, an ancient type of whale with a serpentine neck. Others have ruled out the presence of a creature at all, saying Nessie is nothing more than a seachie, an oscillation in the loch's surface caused by colder river water running into the warmer loch. Amongst the many explanations for the monster is the general belief that sightings are simple misidentifications, either of other animals or of inanimate objects like driftwood. However, these theories have done nothing to dampen the legend of the Loch Ness Monster, and, to this day, many come to the shores of Loch Ness in search of it. In fact, if you visit Loch Ness, it's quite likely that you'll meet one of the full-time monster hunters that live there. Some believe that the Loch Ness Monster is the evolution of old folklore tales designed to keep children away from the water. Many lakes have monsters that function this way, and in Scotland there are many old tales of kelpies, monstrous water horses that seek to drown unsuspecting people. It is thought that descriptions of Nessie may have changed over the course of history, evolving from a simple water horse to a plesiosaur to suit modern sensibilities. Is there a monster in Loch Ness? Loch Ness is an extraordinary body of water. It is the largest body of water by volume in the British Isles, and its size and depth can undoubtedly hide many a mystery. The loch has been host to expeditions and studies throughout almost every decade since the 1930s, and many scientists have concluded that the Loch Ness Monster is nothing but a myth. Many sightings have been unmasked as hoaxes and publicity stunts. However, many monster hunters and theorists still believe there is something hidden in the depths, and they will not stop until they find it. So, is there a monster in Loch Ness? The only way to know for certain is to visit the loch yourself.